Anambra State set for their gubernatorial primary elections as all parties are set to vote for their candidate to represent them in the forthcoming general elections. In an interactive session with the chairman of ABGA, he lauded the project of Governor Soludo for the past 3 years. Grace reporting for VIP News.
So today we are putting the dots and crossing the T's in order to make sure that we have a seamless primaries tomorrow. We want to conduct one of the most decent, most organized primaries recently done by any political party tomorrow. So we are making sure that we put all the logistic effort. Expectedly, we have about 3,200 and a little above delegates. We must make arrangement for the accreditation, quick resolution of any challenges, and of course, every program has to start at 10, which means accreditation has to start on time, and so that the program will start at 10. We are going to have a live coverage for 2 hours, so we must make sure everything is done orderly as we've done that before, and we expect that tomorrow will not be different from what we proposed.
Okay, Chairman, finally, what we have been hearing over there from Abuja that this election will be rowdy, there will be kind of violent. But when we got there, we discovered that everything was, especially the ruling party, everything was peaceful. As it has been the normal norms in the Anambra in any election that was. So what is the secret behind it? What's the next line of action for
You know what you hear in Abuja, a lot of people in Abuja don't come home. So they sit in Abuja and they enjoy themselves in the leisure of their restaurants and speak the things that do not in any way conform with what is on ground. In the last 3 years, this state has gone through the nature of transformation unparalleled in the history of this state. I'm one politician that have been involved in this business since 1983 when I went to the state assembly. So I totally understand the dynamics of the politics of Anambra State. We had one challenge only, and that had to do with security. But today, we've set up the best security apparatus in the entire federation, including the federal concerns and the laws made by any other state. We came up with the homeland law, and we repackaged all our security issues into a very tight law. Our law did not only challenge the question of immediate criminality, as it were. We went back to the roots of what could cause the remote things, going into drug addiction, going into cult activities, going into Yahoo business, going into native doctors, including fake pastors. All these things were encompassed in the law. And today, everywhere is very calm. And we've been calm for the past 1 month and getting better every day. 2 weeks ago, I think some of them said, let them try. In 3 days, we had a challenge. Each day they were caught. Each day they were caught. Each day they were caught. And the victims were recovered, unlike before. All this happened about 2 weeks ago. In three chain, it tells you that we were getting it right. That was our major challenge. That was our only issue. Beyond that, in terms of development, Mr. Governor has done incredibly well without borrowing one copper. Without borrowing one copper, we've been able to achieved so much. What looked like a jinx. We never had a government house for 34 years. Today, we have a brand new government house. Today, some administrations in this state ended up after 8 years with only about 84 kilometers of road. But in barely 3 years, Mr. Governor has awarded 765 kilometers of road and has asphalted
Wow.
450 kilometers in 3 years. So he came with a revolution that we've never seen before. Before we used to see political appointees take peanuts in terms of stipends and salaries. He said, no, I'd rather teach you how to fish than give you fish. So we started what we call the One U2 Skill Program Initiative, training people, giving them grants, and exposing them to soft loans through which they could advance their business. The first set was 5,000 trainees, and the first set were exposed to a grant of 2 billion naira. Some of them got 500,000, some of them got 700, some of them got 1 million. On a sustainable level, you go into your business. If you are trained for one vocation, you go into it. The glory of that practice. Today, we've done about 8,000 and above. But the glory of it is that about 3 weeks ago, from that first set, 1,000 of them came out to say, we've become millionaires and that we want to train others to benefit from what we got. That they are now exporters of business. And they voluntarily ran that program and amortized all that program. And they are now trying to produce another set of millionaires like them. You see, much better when people talk about stomach infrastructure. Stomach infrastructure is not about giving you kobo on a monthly basis. It's not about sustainable income. So if Mr. Governor leaves, of course he will leave after 8 years. What becomes next? If you were SASSA, the next governor sacks you, you go back to the street. But if you were trained into a good income, even when Mr. Governor leaves, like some have become millionaire, you don't need another governor to survive. This is the kind of revolution we've seen under Governor Solomon. Antenatal and delivery system free of charge. Today we are grappling with the program that is being discussed. The statistics clearly show that 57% of the women who now deliver in Anambra State are not even from Anambra State. They now come from neighboring states, Enugu, Abia, etc. This is like how to touch it. This is what we call the real human capital development. We have free education from class 1, JS1 to SS3. These are the things. And you keep asking, with all this, how is he getting the money to do all this? But you see, there's no profligacy in the governance process. For him, good governance also entails being careful in the management of the resources. We remember a few years ago, it used to cost about 116 million every month to clean government.